I have a few areas of concern. One is loan repayment is almost touching about 1,000 crores. So this is really a burden to the state. And in the pension provisions, in the last year's budget speech, the provision was 1,469 crore, but in this year's provision is 1,794 crores, a jump of 22%. So my query here is, why suddenly the jump of 22%? Is there a massive retirement group that is going to happen this year? That could be the reason, or something else. And in page number 30, the Chief Minister would like to start a Chief Minister's affordable drug centers. That is what he has mentioned. But here I would like to also bring to the attention of the House, and especially of the government, generic medicines. There are a lot of spurious drugs in the market now. So in the absence of proper testing labs, I am afraid that these generic medicines may not serve the purpose to alleviate the sufferings of our people. Also in the very same page, I must laud the Chief Minister for bringing out a new item for measuring happiness. If I'm not mistaken, the most happy country now is Finland. Maybe we can check the parameters which they also use, how to measure happiness. But while discussing happiness, I am afraid, even though we don't have the parameters now, if people say that we are from a state that is number one in corruption in the country, I doubt whether our happiness will really go up or it will go down. While stressing about the value of happiness, I'm sure if the happiness indicators of our people can be improved, we will have less numbers of I love yous. In fact, a few days back, brother of I love you is also involved in another crime. So we have to really strive forward to bring happiness to our people. In the budget speech itself, it is written, the ultimate goal of all government interventions is well-being and happiness of the citizens. We cannot avoid these allegations that have been made, sir. And when I say this, I also know that the government does not have to reply to every Tom, Dick, and Harry when they make allegations. But the allegations that we received recently, it is made not by Tom, nor Dick, nor Harry. It is made by a very, very important person in our country. So can we just ignore it? And that allegation is made not in a tea shop or in any corner somewhere. It is made in a big election rally where thousands of people are present, and where they say that Meghalaya is the most corrupt in the country. So this really affects our image. We have to discuss this because it has come from the people who has given many famous one-liners for the country. Na khaunga, na khane dunga. So imagine the image of our children who studies outside the state. Imagine the plight of our people from Meghalaya who works outside the state. When they meet their friends will say, you are chore number one in the country. Your state is chore number one. How will we feel? These allegations directly affects the image of our state. In Khasi language, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, we say Kta Amat Yong. Kta Amat Yong to the state, Kta Amat Yong to the Jaitbynriew. Maybe if I'm allowed to say in Garo, it will be Jatangna Ong Siana Aro Rasong Siani Onga. It has affect our image. Our children cannot show their face. And this also happens to be alleged to a state that is called a Christian state. And I am very sorry to say, these allegations are not unfounded. Where is the Sobhagya scheme report, where it is alleged that about 149 crores have been misappropriated? Where is the smart meter scam? These are all backgrounds where these VIPs make the allegations about Meghalaya being #1 in the country in corruption. 1 lakh bags of rice were detected. It is not one truck, it is not 1,000, 1 lakh bags of PDS rice were detected in Boko in Assam. This cannot be just a simple mistake. I must say, one of the major achievements of the MDA-1 government is, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, Meghalaya is inhabited by 3 major tribes, the Khasi, Garos, and the Jaintias. But a new tribe has been allowed to prosper. And because of this new tribe, the police force, the men in uniform in our state now, they have lost face in front of the High Court of Meghalaya. The Honorable High Court, in the rulings which they have given, available in public domain, openly they have said, we have lost trust on the Meghalaya police. And the High Court has demanded that CISF will be brought into the state to check. Of Meghalaya, it is the high-level tribe. This is very, very important for us to discuss in this house. CISF will be brought in. Why? Is it because our men in uniform are incapable? If I have to ask the leader of our men in uniform, the captain, how do you feel when you lose face in front of the High Court of Meghalaya? If I ask him what is the Joyce, I believe the answer will be the Joyce is 0. When our police forces try to adjust with all the impossible demands maybe of the people in power, this is the risk we run. We lose face in front of the court. All these activities that are going on, that we get the tag of the most corrupt state in India. Someone is calling the shots from behind. We do not know, but some people are calling the shots. In Garo language, we say, Don Mitapa. Someone from behind the scene is calling the shots. So, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I'm afraid to say the trend that our country is going on, there are a certain group of people who say, without us, if you do something, it is called corruption. But the same activity, if we are included, if we do it together with you, it is called brilliance. This is the tragedy that the country is facing now.
Honourable Member, you have only 1 minute at your disposal, please. Why not?
So, sir, the budget speech, the budgetary provisions, they are all fine. But ultimately, as said, the ultimate goal of all government interventions is citizen well-being and happiness. I wish that every citizen of the state will be happy. I wish that the government of the day will be able to control the new tribe, the high-level tribes. I wish that our men in uniform will be able to recover back the lost prestige that they have faced under the current dispensation. If I'm allowed to say, sir, this new tribe has been allowed to prosper under the watch of the MDA1. So every rupee that we all agree, every single rupee that will be passed in this budget, cut motions will be brought. But ultimately, when our numbers are so restricted, we will have to withdraw our cut motions. But then, when we withdraw, it means that we also agree to every single rupee that will be spent and mismanaged if there is no proper check and balance. This is my appeal. So through you, sir, I would like to request the government of the day, bring back the image of our people. Bring back the image of our people in uniforms. Bring back the pride that we say our state is a Christian state. Bring back that we respect the 8th commandment out of the 10th. This is my submission, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.